Yeah, it's time for a new video and a new... No, please, not this again! What's going on, guys? Welcome to the game show. Now, music is really loud. Yeah. Welcome back to the game show, and welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club. Now, I know it's been a while. I've had a lot of things going on, but now I finally found time. So, let's get into this. Let's see where we left off, and that's really all I got. So, let's go. Okay. So we left off, if I remember correctly, we left off right here with Natsuki, right in front of our house. I don't know, that's about it. That's about all I got. Wait a minute. Y'all, I can't believe I did this. Can't believe I did it. I forgot the slogan of the channel. The infamous Mountain Dude hat. My gaming hat, bro. Y'all gotta see my ugly forehead. I'm not cussing because I can't afford to edit. I can't afford an editor to cut out all my cussing. So anyway, let's get into it. Well, I guess I'll be off then. Thanks for the help and everything. I'll see you tomorrow. Wait, Natsuki, eh? What you said before about not always having this chance. It doesn't have to be that way at all. I had fun today. You showed me how fun baking can be, like you wanted. But aside from that, you can come over anytime, okay? I think that if possible, I'd like to spend more time like this. If you want to read manga or go somewhere else, do you really mean that? Yes, I don't know what manga is, but good for you people that read it. Not a singular clue what it is. Natsuki looks at me tensely, like she's trying to hide her expression. Yeah, I want to spend more time with you. Clay, I thought you only cared about getting this done. I'm sorry I had to leave so early today. I really didn't want to, okay? I would really stay here longer if I could. I feel the way you so, or I can't read. Natsuki suddenly gets closer to me. Oh no. Wait, Natsuki. Standing inches from me, Natsuki looks up at me. I would be peeing my pants right now. This would scare me. I feel her fingers gently clutch at the sides of my shirt as if holding on to me. Whoa! I'd be crying. There'd be tears. Her rose-colored cheeks and matching eyes fill my vision along with her slightly parted lips. Oh no. What is happening? My head starts to go dizzy as I feel her soft breaths against me. I'd be dizzy, crying. I don't know, it'd be scary for me. I wouldn't know what to do. I felt it for a while now. Natsuki suddenly jumps back. Sayori? Oh no. Eh? Oh no. Y'all, this episode is starting out great. Hi Clay. Sayori, just now we weren't... It's okay, Clay. I just stopped by to say hi. I can't talk. Well, you should have come a little earlier. I'm already on my way out, so... Oh, really? That's too bad. Yeah, well, I'll still see you at the festival tomorrow, so it's okay. I can't read. Someone help. I can't read. Just don't eat any cupcakes before then. Anyway, later. Bye, Natsuki. Please don't come back. No, I don't care. I need to get out and do more. Clearly flustered, Natsuki hurries off, and Sayori waves goodbye. Sayori, I thought you didn't want to come over today. Well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was really mean to me, so I had to come here and see it for myself. See what? What are you talking about? You know, how much fun you were having with Natsuki, and how close you got to her. It makes me really happy. Sari, I'm calling BS on that face. That you've made such good friends. That's all that matters to me. Tears start to fall down Sayori's face. That's all that matters to me. Oh no. Why am I feeling this way, Clay? I don't know. I'm supposed to be happy for you. I'm supposed to be able to read. Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? I don't know. It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would be so much easier if I could just disappear. Don't talk that way. Sari, don't say that. It's true, Clay. If I wasn't there, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. Sari, you wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. You're not selfish. Monica was right. I should just... Monica was right about what? Sayori, what I said before is true. I'm not going to let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't the burden your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. Did I say anything or anyone? Hold on, wait. Okay. I think I don't remember if I read that right. So even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain. But, Sari looks away. I put a hand on her shoulder to reassure her. I'm scared, Clay. I'm really scared. What are you scared of, Sari? I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me. Sayori, it's true, isn't it? I was weak. I'm sorry, I shouldn't be laughing. I laugh when I get nervous. I was weak and started to like you too much. I did this to myself. Clay, I like you so much that I want to die. That's how I feel, and that's enough, Sari. I don't want you to hurt anymore. I slide my hand down Sari's arm and squeeze her hand in my own. Aw. Do you remember how I said I always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Wordlessly, Sari nods. Even if you don't understand all of your own feelings, I know what you need the most right now. And that's what I'm going to give you. Sari. Oh no. Okay. We have two options. We have I love you, or you'll always be my dearest friend. I'm gonna go with Sari, you will always be my dearest. Heck no. I love you. Okay. Those are my true feelings. So there's no way you could like me more than I like you. I should have realized it sooner. But spending time with everyone at the club, making new friends, and having fun with you every day, it helped me realize that you are truly the... Someone just drove past the house. It helped me realize that you are truly the most important person to me. That's why I'll accept any of your burdens. As long as we continue like this every day, with you by my side, then I know we'll be both happy. Clay. Yay! Suddenly, Sari wraps her arms tightly around me. Clay, is this really okay? Yes. Yeah. I hold Sari in my arms and pull her closer. You'll never have to let go of me again. I love you, Clay. I want to be with you forever. Me too. Round of applause, guys. Round of applause for these two. I feel Sayori's grip around me weaken a little bit. What is this? Sayori, I'm supposed to be happy right now. I always thought this would be the happiest moment for me, but why? Even now, why won't the rain clouds go away? Because I need to hold an umbrella up over your head so the rain clouds can't rain those negative thoughts on you. Someone quote that. That was awesome. They're not going away at all, Clay. It's okay, Sayori. It might take some time for things to get better again, but no matter how long it takes, I'll be there every step of the way. That's all that matters right now. Okay. I trust you. Sayori and I slowly release each other. So, I guess that makes the festival tomorrow our first date, huh? What are you saying? I don't want to think about those things, you know? I want everything to be the same as it always has been. Even if we really are a couple. I don't know if I could handle anything more right now. It's really new and scary to me. I understand. We'll go at whatever pace suits you best. Hey, Clay. Sayori gazes at me once again, smiling sadly. Even if I get really, really sad, this is the best thing for me, right? I don't really understand what Sayori means by that. Are you saying that this is making you feel sad, Sayori? I don't know. I don't understand what I'm feeling. I can't read. It felt like a bunch of thorns when you told me you loved me. But that's why I want to trust you. You know what's best for me. Yeah, I do. That's my promise. I say that, but in reality, I've never felt more uncertain when it comes to Sayori. I know that I love her and she loves me, but I'm having as much trouble understanding Sayori's feelings as she is. Even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering if I should be doing something more, or something different. I know these thoughts will come to plague me until things are back to the way they were. Is that what Sayori meant by not wanting anything to change? I don't know. But I know that I'll give it everything I've got. Sayori is the most important person to me, and I'll do whatever it takes to make a happy future with her. That's very nice. It's the next day. It's the day of the festival. Of all days, I expected this to be the one where I'd be walking with school to Sayori. But Sayori isn't answering her phone. Why is it quiet? There's no music. It's just deadly quiet. I considered going to her house to wake her up, but decided that's a little too much. Meanwhile, the preparations for the event should be nearly complete. I managed to carry all the cupcakes myself by carefully stacking 2 trays. Natsuki is already texting up a storm, but I can't respond thanks to my hands being full. Funnily enough, I probably feel the same way as Natsuki about the event. I'm more excited for it to be over so I can spend time with Sayori and Natsuki at the festival. But knowing Monica, I'm sure the event will be great too. Clay, why is it silent? I don't like that. You're the first one here. Thanks for being early. That's funny. I thought at least Yuri would be here by now. Monica is placing little booklets on each of the desks in the classroom. They must be the ones she prepared that have all the poems we're performing. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monica would like and submitted it. So that's the one I'll be performing. I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayori with you. Yeah, she overslept again. That dummy. You'd think that on days this important, she'd try a little harder. I say that, but I suddenly remember what Sayori told me yesterday, and I suddenly feel awful, knowing it's not nearly that simple for her. I only said it because it's the way I'm used to thinking, but maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all. You should take a little responsibility for her, Clay. I mean, especially after your exchange with her yesterday. You kind of left her hanging this morning, you know? exchange? Monica, you know about that? Of course I do. I'm the club president after all. But, I stammer, embarrassed. Did Sarah really tell her about it that quickly? That we're a couple now? I didn't really plan on bringing it up with anyone yet. Jeez, you don't know the full story at all, so don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think. Monica is being friendly as usual, but for some reason I felt a chill down my spine after hearing that. I feel a chill running down my spine. I'm nervous. It's quiet. It's too quiet. I'm in here with a hottie and she being scary. She's a scary hottie. Hey, do you want to check out the pamphlets? They came out really nice. Yeah, sure. I grabbed one of the pamphlets, laid it out on the desk. Oh yeah, they really did. Something like this will definitely help people take the club more seriously. Yeah, I thought so too. I flipped through the pages. Each member's poem is neatly printed on its own page, giving it an almost professional feel. I recognized Natsuki's and Yuri's poems from the ones they performed during our practice. What's this? I flipped to Sayori's poem. It's different from the one she practiced. It's one that I haven't read before. Oh, okay. Get out of my head, get out of my head, get out of my head. And you can scroll. Get out of my head before I do what... Oh my god, I can't read. Get out of my head before I do what I know is best for you. Get out of my head before I listen to everything she said to me. Get out of my head before I show you how much I love you. Get out of my head before I finish writing this poem. But a poem is never finished. It just stops moving. What is this? Reading the poem, I get a pit in my stomach. Clay? What's wrong? Nothing. This poem feels completely different from everything else Sayori's written. But more than that, I changed my mind. I'm going to go get Sayori, so, well, alright. Try not to take too long, okay? I quickly leave the classroom. Don't strain yourself. Monica calls that out after me. I quicken my pace. What was I thinking? I should have tried a little bit harder for Sayori. It's not a big deal to at least wait for her or help her wake up. Even the simple gesture of walking her to school makes her really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that things will be the same as they always have been. That's all she needs, and what I want to give her. I reach Sayori's house and knock on the door. I don't expect an answer since she's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I open the door and let myself in. Sayori! She really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Waking her up in her own house. That really is something that a boyfriend would do, isn't it? In any case, it just feels right. Outside Sayori's room, I knock on her door. Sayori, wake up, dummy. There's no response. I really didn't want to have to enter the room like this. Isn't it kind of a breach of privacy? But she really leaves me no choice. I gently open the door. Oh! That scared me. Why was there red? What? Oh, an exception has occurred. A game file line. Check details. What the hell? What the hell? Is this a nightmare? It has to be. This isn't real. There's no way this can be real. Sari wouldn't do this. Everything was normal up until a few days ago. That's why I can't believe what my eyes are showing me. I suppressed the urge to vomit. Just yesterday, I told Sari I would be there for her. I told her I know what's best, and that everything will be okay. Then why? Why would she do this? How could I be so helpless? What did I do wrong? Confessing to her? I shouldn't have confessed to her. That's not what Sari needed at all. She even told me how painful it was for others to care about her. Then why did I confess to her and make her feel even worse? Why was I so selfish? This is my fault. My swarming thoughts keep telling me everything I could have done to prevent this. If I just spent more time with her, walked her to school, and remained friends with her like it always has been, then I could have prevented this. I know I could have prevented this. Screw the literature club. Screw the festival. I just lost my best friend. Someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. Nothing I do can bring her back. This isn't some game where I can reset and try something different. I had only one chance and I wasn't careful enough. And now I'll carry this guilt with me until I die. Nothing in my life is worth more than hers. But I still couldn't do what she needed from me, and now I can never take it back. Never. Never, 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 never. Holy smokes. And wait, I don't remember that being the end. Oh, okay. Wait, what the heck? What is that? I guess we let's go. That I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. What? We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let whoever catch up to me. Okay, what's going on here? What? Now the music, it's an ordinary school day like any other. Mornings are usually the worst, being surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. Meanwhile, I've always walked to school alone. I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that, but I have no motivation to join any clubs. I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. What? Also, real quick, did anyone else not see the blood that was on? I swear it was blood. YouTube, demonetize me all you want. I don't make money. So, but like, did anyone else see the blood on her hands? It was there. I know it was. Like, and there's just this happy music in the background, just like, forget about that. You gotta keep trudging on. And then what was... Okay, never mind. There's always the anime club, but it's not like there would be any girls in it anyway. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for any ounce of motivation. Clubs. There really aren't any that interest me. Besides, most of them would probably be way too demanding for me to deal with. I guess I have no choice but to start the anime club. Clay? Oh. Okay. Monica? Oh my goodness. I totally wouldn't expect to see you here. It's been a while, right? Yeah, it has. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Cool. I've heard all this before. Basically, completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... What did you come in here for anyway? Oh, I've just been looking for some supplies to use for my club. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here? Or markers? I guess you could check the closet. You're in the debate club, right? About that. I actually quit the debate club. Really? You quit? Yeah, to be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity. God dang. And how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. Yeah. In that case, God, I can't read today. I'm still stuck in what happened a couple minutes ago. What club did you decide to join? Actually, I'm starting a new one. A literature club. I don't think she's nice. Monica, I don't trust you much anymore. Fix my microphone a bit. Literature? That sounds kind of dull. How many members do you have so far? It's kind of embarrassing, but there are only 3 of us so far. It's really hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring. Well, I can see that. But it's really not boring at all, you know. I have a stuffy nose. Literature can be anything. Reading, writing, poetry. I mean, one of my members even keeps her manga collection in the club room. Wait, really? Yeah, it's funny, right? She always insists that manga is literature too. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. And besides, a member's a member, right? Did Monica say she? Hey Clay, by any chance, are you still looking for a club to join? I mean, I guess so. In that case, is there any chance you could do me a big favor? I won't ask you to join, but... excuse me, I'm sorry. I have my drinking juice, hold on. Anyway, if you could at the very least visit my club, it would make me really happy. Please? Well, I guess I have no reason to refuse. Besides, how could I ever refuse someone like Monica? Sure, I guess I could check it out. Awesome. You're really sweet, Clay. You know that? It's nothing, really. Shall we go then? Sure. I'll look for the materials another time. You're more important. Thank you. And thus today marks the day I sold my soul to Monica and her irresistible smile. I'm pretty sure before it was a cupcake. But we don't have Sayori here to mention the cupcake. Why did it get quiet also? Why? I timidly follow Monica across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Monica, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. I'm back, and I brought a guest with me. Dude, Jesus, fuck. I am almost a grown adult. Big boobed anime girls should not scare me. I guess it's out. I'm scared of women. That scared the heck out of me. I bet I'm red. My cheeks feel like they're red. A guest? Seriously, you brought a boy? Yeah. I'm scared. Way to kill the atmosphere. Don't be mean, Natsuki. But anyway, welcome to the club, Clay. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. So, let me guess. You're Monica's boyfriend, right? Man, I wish. But, no, I'm not. Natsuki. The girl with sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. Anyway, this is Natsuki, energetic as always, as usual. And this is Yuri, the vice president. It's nice to meet you. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki. Yeah, it's nice to meet both of you. So I ran into Clea in a classroom, and he decided to come check out the club. Isn't that great? Wait, Monica, didn't I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought anyone new? I was going to... Well, you know. Sorry. I didn't forget that. But I just happened to run into him. In that case, I should at least make some tea, right? Yeah, that would be great. Why don't you come sit down, Clay? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. My eye itchies. Yep, that's the thing. Yuri walks to the corner of the room and opens a closet. Meanwhile, Monica and Natsuki sit across from each other. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Monica. So, I know you didn't really plan on coming here, but we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard. I don't know if that was caught, but computer froze. This game's gonna break my computer. My computer's gonna be broken. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Hold on, I just want to make sure of something real quick. Okay, sorry, I had to make sure I'm still recording after the freeze. Hopefully my audio ain't bad. Right, Natsuki? Well, I guess. Natsuki reluctantly agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these two. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot in the middle. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted Yuri looks away. Dang, okay. I don't know if it's that easy to insult Yuri. Of course, she is shy, so... I meant that, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So, Clay, what kinds of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. Whatever. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Tsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking. after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seemed to be She seemed so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasp something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well have a conversation with a rock. I didn't expect that from you, Yuri. It suits your personality. Oh, is that so? Really, if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. I hate horror. Oh, why's that? This reading's gonna make me explode. Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? But what? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called... Don't say it out loud! Give that back! Fine. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometimes? No! Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. We all sit in silence for a moment. Hey, I just got an idea. How about this? Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then, next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. I thought it was a good idea. Well, I think you're right, Monika. We should probably start finding activities for all of us to participate in together. I did decide to take on the responsibility of vice president after all. I need to do my best to nurture the club as well as its members. Besides, now that we have a new member, it seems like a good step for us to take. Do you agree as well, Clay? Hold on. There's still one problem. What's that? Now that we've reached the most important topic, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Monika may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and, I lose my train of thought. All three girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. We did it this time. But, I'm sorry, I thought. The girls exchange glances before Monika turns back to me. I guess I need to tell you the truth, Clay. The thing is, we don't have enough members yet to form an official club. We need 4. And I've been trying really, really hard to find new members. And if we don't find one more before the festival, I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-handed decision when it's like this? I would feel terrible for letting everyone down in this situation. And besides, the club itself seems pretty relaxed. So writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls? Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girl's eyes light up. Oh my goodness, really? Do you really mean that, Clay? Yeah. It could be fun, right? You really did scare me there. Scare me for a moment. I mean, if you really just left after all this, I'd be super pissed. Clay, I'm so happy. We can become an official club now. Thank you so much for this. You're really amazing. I'll do everything I can to give you a great time, okay? Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment? Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Clay, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Hee. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri cleans up the tea set. I guess I'll be on my way then. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow then. I can't wait. With that, I depart the club room and make my way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the three girls, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. You have unlocked a special poem. Would you like to read it? Yes. Oh. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts. Yeah, 'cause that's, wouldn't that be, Sayori with, the forever rope around her, I was right! There was blood on her hands. Anyway. But, okay. This game goes from just, we're gonna break you down. And then they switch to just, alright, now be happy. Like, what am I supposed to do with that? Portrait. I think I'm gonna go for Yuri this time around. I'm gonna go for Yuri because I went for Natsuki. I went for Sayori, but then I did the thing with Natsuki. Let's go for Yuri. We did kind of leave her out. I do feel bad about that. So, would it be hopeless? Anything that's horror probably would be her thing. What? None of these are. Anyway, exist. Graveyard would probably be hers. Yours easy. Climate. Vacation. Analyst, yeah. Vitality meter on her? Yep. Contamination, yes. Ocean, probably not. Horror, that'd be a thing. What? Let's try. course. Then again, yep, okay. Okay, yep, that'd be hers. Her, yep. Cage, yeah. Email. I just saw the email. I'm like, oh, okay. This would be hers. Probably out. No. Secretive. Yeah. Oh heck. Oh heck yeah. Paint. Let's go. Up. Wait a minute. Someone tell me. I don't care, Monica. Look in the background. Where my mouse is. Y'all look. If you can see it. When I'm editing this, it'll probably be zoomed in. That's a picture of the screen from, the last one. I don't remember that being on the wall. That's her. That's Sayori. Hang in there. Somebody tell me I'm not crazy. That is her hanging there. The music sounds off. Hi again, Clay. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. What happens if I click it? Nothing. Nah, don't worry. This might be strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. See, Monica's not in the way anymore. It is. I'm not going insane. I know I'm not. I'm not doing a good way to convince anyone, though. Well, okay, I already read that. I was the last one to come in, so everyone else is hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Clay. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive head first in literature when you're not accustomed to it? What is going on here? Oh, come on. He deserves any slack. I swear. To me, it feels... Natsuki is not all the way on the screen. She's tilted. What is going on? He already had to be dragged here by Monica. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Monica, I can't read that! Natsuki... Okay, I think it's Natsuki... You certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps... I'm gonna guess their manga collection in the club room. What is going on? See, the music's all wonky. And look, there's something... Wait... The world is moving. I knew this was tilting. The world is tilting. Okay, I am like... Yeah, I'm serious. The world is tilting. Someone, please. What's going on? What is going on? What is going on? Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature. It's zooming in too. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back in her seat. I'm sorry, Clay. We'll make sure to put your comfort first, okay? Yuri shoots Natsuki. Suki a disappointed glance. Anyway, now that you're in the club and all, perhaps you might have interest in picking up a book to read? Well, I can't really say no either way. Like you said, I'm in this club now. So it only feels right for me to do something like that. If you ask. This is not... Wait. I didn't mean it like that. If you don't really want to, then forget I said anything, I guess. No, it's not that, Yuri. I want to try to be a part of this club. So even if I don't read often, I'd be happy to pick up a book if you want me to. Are you sure? I just felt like... Well, as vice president and all, that I should help you get started on something you might like. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted. How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. There's something funky with this music now. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Okay. What is going on? The world just snapped back to being normal again. What is going on? Y'all have to have seen that. I'm not making this up. I'm not going insane. Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around the closet. It's gone! It's gone! What the heck? The poster is gone. Okay, I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more. But at the same time, I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book that she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me and our eyes meet for a split second. Oh no. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry. I was just spacing out. I mutter this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh. There's a line that's going through her neck. I don't like that. Why? We're just not gonna question the eye that's just leaving her head. Look at it. It's literally... What? It's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed it in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of it, so... That's the book you gave me, right? Mm-hmm. I wanted to reread some of it. Okay, what... Is your eye gonna start moving again? No. Not for any particular reason. Just curious. How come you have 2 copies of the same book? Well, I stopped at the bookstore yesterday. That's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them. Ah, I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What's the story about, anyway? Well, I look at the cover of the book. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover. Basically, it's about this religious camp that has turned into a human experiment prison. And the people trapped there have this trait that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood. But the facility gets even worse, and they start selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs and asphyxiating them to... Uh-oh, that might be a little bit of a spoiler. What is this book? What? Okay, man. But anyway, I'm really into it. The book, I mean. Not the thing about the limbs. That's kind of dark, isn't it? Yeah. You made it sound like it was going to be a nice story. So that dark turn came out of nowhere. What? Okay. Are you a fan of this sort of thing, Clay? Oh, wait, that was... Are you... No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy these kinds of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri's into these things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that this kind of story, it's the kind that challenges you to to look at life from a strange new perspective, when horrible things happen not just because someone wants to be evil.
But it's because the world is full of horrible people, and we're all worthless anyway.
Then suddenly, I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my head. What was that? I didn't even get to read that. I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. That's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? Yes. I mean, you don't have to, but what are you saying? Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieve the book that I had put in my bag. Right. It's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. Sorry. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want to. This game's getting weird. I don't know what to do. I realized I got too into it and didn't say anything. That's why. Anyway, it's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing, maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry. I was bathing in what? I read that much. What? Okay, that was weird. I read I was bathing in something, and I think it was I was bathing in your whatever. Yuri, you don't have to apologize. I wish it would put this here. Like it would say what she said. Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean... Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's. Then hold my book more between the two of them. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold open the book. I guess that makes it a bit difficult to turn the page. Here. Okay. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way I turn a page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face, and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? To turn the page. Sorry. I think I gotta bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again, and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. She's smiling. You're not used to reading it, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been patient with me. Yeah, thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she's finished reading the page before me, so I turn it on my own volition. We continue to read. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. Okay. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey Yuri. This might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. That I don't like the way that her face... No, I don't relate to this character at all. Definitely not. Really? I was just thinking the way she second guesses things she says and all of that. That's what you were talking about. Sorry. I thought you meant something else about her. Something else? Never mind. We didn't even get that far yet. So I don't know why that came into my head. Yuri, are you feeling alright? Yuri's been a little fidgety ever since we started reading. You can rest if you're feeling sick or anything. Your breathing is a little... My breathing? Yuri puts a hand on her chest as if to feel her heartbeat. I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. I just need some water. Alright, don't push yourself. What? Yuri stands up and partially rushes out of the classroom. What on earth was that about? Clay? Did something happen just now? I have no idea. Yuri was just acting a little strange, I guess. So you don't know anything. Sorry, I can't say I do. Are you worried about her? Oh. No, not really. I was just making sure that you didn't do anything to her. No, nothing. Don't worry, I believe you, silly. Yuri just does this sometimes, so it's nothing alarming. Alright, if you say so. Anyway, why don't we start with sharing our poems with each other? Shouldn't we wait for Yuri? Well, she might be a while, so I just figured we'd get started without her. Is that okay? Yeah, I was just asking. I stand up, make a mental note of where I left off in the book, then slip it back into my bag. For now, we're gonna leave it at that for now. And, I don't know what else to say. A lot has happened. You know, we had the thing that happened to, I almost said Natsuki, to Sayori, and now we got this going on. So the games are set. We've lost Sayori. There was the image in the background. Let's see if I can. Oh, okay. This poster right here had the screen that had Sayori's last moments, and then the whole world started tilting. Things are glitching out. Things are happening in here. I said at the beginning, didn't I? This was a horror game. Did y'all believe me? Probably not. We got past the mushy stuff. Now we're getting serious here. And Yuri left. So, but as for now, that's all I got. That's it. Y'all make sure you're here for the next episode so we can see find out what Yuri's doing. See what's going on with the game, but I don't know. That's it. I got nothing. Anyway, but I've said that again. Anyway, I'll see y'all on the next episode. Bye, guys. Remind me to never get free games off of Steam ever again.